Hello everybody, Skip Allen here with some new information about Corel Painter 2015 that's being released today, August the 12th, 2014. It is so exciting. And what do we need to talk about? Well, we need to talk about brushes. That's right, new brushes. Also, guess what's new? I now have a Cintiq 24 HD Touch, and I absolutely love it. I will talk about that as well in another blog post, and I'll give you some new stuff in my class that's coming up about Corel Painter 2015, what's new. But let's get to the brushes. We've got new brushes, new controls for old brushes and new brushes, and some very exciting stuff that's beginning to happen with brushes. Very new, very different looking. We're going to only going to talk about the particle brushes. Well, I might get into some of the others. I'm not really sure in this video because I want the videos to be really quick. But the first brush I'm going to look at is called Flow Rainbow Sprinkler. Now, if you look up here at the brush property bar, you'll see that this one has glow activated. That's something new with particle brushes. Particle brushes are like, well, they're these little particles that fly all over the place from the center of the brush point, and they're kind of based on some physics, which we're not going to get into at all. But take a look at Flow Rainbow Sprinkler. Ooh, look at that. You can do these wonderful little spots or do something like that. And you're seeing the bright color is the flow that's enhanced on this particular brush. Now let's go to another brush. This one is called Flow Fur. It is not a glow brush, I don't think. Let me hit my reset. No, it's not a glow brush, but check it out. And look at all the little particles dancing around to create this interesting brushstroke. Now, don't get worried. If you go to my blog, if you're a traditional painter and you go to my blog, you'll find some paintings that I've done that are very traditional using these types of brushes. So you can do it anyway. This particular brush is called Gravity Sketch. There are three different types of brushes. They're the flow brushes, which react with flowcharts, not watercolor, but particle brushes that will react with flowcharts that you did use with your watercolor. They're spring brushes, which have, they sort of spring around. The one I'm going to show you actually has a chain attached to it. And then there are gravity brushes, and we'll talk about all of these in my class. This one is Gravity Sketch, and I love this. Look at how beautiful this sketches and how wonderful florals could be done with this. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful brush? I just think it's loads of fun. And that's a little bit more traditional with the way it works. And this brush is called Spring Chain Smoky. So it's a spring brush and it has a chain. See the chain running around there? And it's called smoky because really if you do it a particular way, you could get like smoke or something like that. But the thing is, you want to use these things creatively and just play with them and see what they remind you of and how to work with them. There are other brushes, but I think I'm going to save that for another video because this one's kind of long. I love these new brushes. You are too.